Hello there, my YouTube family, M&M squad. How you all doing? I know you're all doing well because you're here, you're on top of the ground and not beneath the ground. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this world. Shalom. Anyways, today I want to talk about when your husband is not very romantic. Yeah, some of us have some of those. They are very, I would say, some of them are probably shy. Sometimes our husbands are shy, you know, ladies. Sometimes it's because they never saw any anything affectionate coming from their parents. Some of them were raised with a single mom or a single dad. They've never seen love displayed outwardly, publicly. They've never seen it. They could have been raised in a home where I love yous were not said enough or never at all. I know that when I was growing up, I never heard those words, I love you. My mom says it now, which I remember for the first time when she said it to me, I almost fell off my chair because it's not something that I'm used to. And for men, I think even more so because, you know, boys are told that they're tough, you know, they're Power Rangers, they are Superman, and, you know, showing love means that they are very emotional and they're a softie and they're a simp and, you know, all of these words, these terms that they're used to. So when they do have a significant other, they display those same aloofness and cold distancing from the person that they truly do love. So how do you get your husband to show more love, to show more affectionate to you? And, you know, we're going to get into it. But before we do, I would like you to just do me a small favor and like this video, share this video, and to subscribe to my channel because I want YouTube to see and hear what I'm doing so that they'll recommend it to other friends, other families, and other people that frequent YouTube, right? I want them to know it. And the only way YouTube is going to know that if you do me that favor and if you subscribe to my channel, I will so much appreciate that. So let's talk about it for a moment. How do you get your man to show love, to show affection towards you? I believe that sometimes us women, we believe that, you know, our men are mind readers, or we hope that they are mind readers. We want to change them into something that they are not, right? It doesn't mean that a man can't change, but you trying to will him to change with force or with guilt or with throwing shade and throwing stones. Oh, you know, Johnny doesn't do that to his wife. He's more this, he's more that. That won't work. So I suggest you just stop that one because it's not going to work. If you're wondering what I'm wearing, it's actually a nightie or a nightgown or a loungewear from Amazon. Really nice, really comfortable, right? So anyways, how do you get your husband to do that? I am going to say number one. I don't even like saying numbers because I always get mixed up. Number one, number two, I'm not one of those very polished YouTubers that have everything on point. You know what I mean? And they have these great, awesome editing of their videos. I'm not that gal. I just want to get the information out to you. And I hope that alone will speak volumes to your heart. And it could be something that you can emulate in your life, right? So how do you get your husband to show you love and affection? And I'm going to say is by you giving it. You know, he may feel uncomfortable at first, but by you saying, giving him that little peck on his cheek, on his forehead and saying, honey, I love you. Honey, I appreciate you. Honey, you're so sexy. Oh my gosh. How did I get so lucky? You know, he's going to blush because he's not used to that. That's a lot for him, right? But that's one of the ways that you can get your man to loosen up a little bit. But most importantly, yes, you can do all of those things. You can start by making him, you know, his favorite meals, and just by always displaying love, affectionate. It could be that you're having a date night with maybe another couple, and maybe you're all staying in. It could be your house or theirs. And while you're watching, you may be watching a movie, just reach over and hold his hand and intertwine or twine or whatever. Put your fingers in between his and just rub on his fingers. You know, you do it. You make the move and you do it, right? You can even lock arms with him and snuggle up a little bit and put your head on his shoulder, right? So you are now training and teaching your husband how you want to be loved. And having said all of that, I believe the most important thing that you can do if you want your husband, your partner, your boyfriend to be more affectionate to you, ladies, is tell him what you like. Honey, I love it so much when you tell me that I'm your baby. And he'll say, he'll probably even forgot that he called you baby. It slipped out one time. But say, it slipped out. You said it. And oh my gosh, honey, it warmed my heart. I felt so special. Honey, can you call me baby? Can you call me sweetie? Can I be your baby? I want to be your baby. I want to feel like I'm your baby. I want to feel like I am everything. I am everything in a bag of chips to you. Tell your man, honey, when we go to the mall, I love it. I would love it if you would hold my hand. I would love it. I would also love it when you walk into a room, and if you haven't seen me all day, to walk over and give me a kiss on my forehead or my cheek. Honey, I would love it when we're public if you could walk up to me sometimes and just give me a really nice hug and whisper in my ear and tell me that I am the most sexiest woman in this room. Sometimes that's what you need to do, ladies. You need to let him know. You need to let him know, because this is a strange place for him. He's never seen it before. His parents never did it. Probably only had a one-parent home like I alerted to before. So this is not something that comes natural for this man. But you can make it become a part of your everyday life. And also, ladies, if you have children, start displaying all of those affection to your children the same way. Oh, sweetie, I love you. Every time they go off to school, you tell them you love them. And you tell your husband to do the same. Sometimes, though, they're more comfortable in displaying love and affection to their children, but you have some men that still are not. So by you teaching him and showing him, and you let him know that these children are going to grow up to be more healthier, and they're going to be able to not follow the trend, the negative trend of not showing love and affection to their children and their spouse as well. So you also tell him that, remember, Johnny is watching you, honey, and he's watching to see how you are to me, right? He wants to know that daddy loves mommy. And yes, I am secure in your love for me, but I don't want you to just show me the affection and the love when we're in the bedroom and there's no one looking but us. I want you to do it in front of the children, because it makes me feel good and it makes them feel special that their daddy loves mommy and that their parents have a good relationship. Because if here's the thing, ladies, if children are watching you probably have an argument, a disagreement, a fight, or whatever, and sometimes it's even publicly, other people can tell that there's tension, right? And that's a negative feedback. Why not give that same positive energy with showing display of love, right? Because sometimes you're showing display of strife and fight, right? So tell your hubby, say, honey, I want our children to see us being really in love, even if it makes them uncomfortable. There's another thing that you can do. Put on some oldies, some nice music, you know? When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. Yes. And then say, come on, honey, dance with me. And let the children see. Get him out of that stuck in the mud attitude. Say, honey, I really want to dance right now in front of the kids. Even if there's friends and families over, we're gonna do this thing. And when they're not looking and you retire to your bedroom at night, play some music and say, dance with me before we go to bed. Dance with me. I love when you hold me in your strong arms. I just love when you show me with words and with actions how much you love me, right? Buy him little gifts. And by you doing that, you say, honey, it's not about the cost, but I love to know that when you're coming from work, you buy me like some gum, you know, my favorite gum. My husband, he buys me cashews, right? He knows I love that. It's not about roses, but about the snacks that I love. And, you know, I first started doing that to him. He loves chocolate, so I started buying him chocolate just for no reason. I started buying him a card just to say, I love you, just because, for no reason. I bought him roses too with a card. You know, these roses to tell you how much I appreciate and love what you did this week. You kept the lawn going, you fixed my car, you fixed our daughter's car, whatever, honey. I just wanted to show you my appreciation. And here's a gift card for McDonald's so you can get your coffee every morning on the way to work. Do you know what I mean? Do those things, right? So first, what are you going to do? You have to start to give. Give romantic gestures. And I'm telling you, he will start to follow suit. And tell him, don't let him guess. Say, honey, it's not like I'm looking for I give, you give. But yeah, I'm looking for we both giving. I give, you give, right? You know the little things that I like. It would be nice for you to surprise me sometimes with it, right? Sometimes I would even make an appointment for my husband to go get a pedicure. And then eventually he started doing the same thing for me. So ladies, stop waiting for him to get out of his shell. You help him crawl out of the shell by you being the most romantic and loving wife ever, right? If you get vinegar, you might just get it back. Imagine if you get love, getting that back. Tell him, I want to be loved. I want to be your baby. I want to be your honey. I want to be your sugar, 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 chomp, 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 chomp. I want to be the sweetness in your coffee. Tell him, honey, I strive off of that. Honey, I need that. I need you to rub my back just because. I need you to hold my hand just because. I need you to cradle me from the back just because. I want these things from you, darling. I want to be your darling. I want to be your baby. I want to be your girlfriend, right? I want to be your main squeeze. Tell him, say, you know, honey, I want to feel like I'm your girlfriend. And do the things that you did as a boyfriend. Because even though he might have been stuck in the mud, I'm sure he did a little bit more when he was trying to court you. Yeah? Would you agree? Right? And because maybe that's why you ended up being married. So thank you so much, ladies. I hope I was able to help. First, number one, you're going to show the love. You're going to be this romantic beast. And you're going to tell him what you like, what you expect, what you want. Please do not expect this poor man to read your mind. And because he's not used to it, just tell him, honey, just take baby steps. First, whenever we leave each other, whenever we're getting off the phone, we're both going to tell each other that we love each other. Or when you're going somewhere, if I'm going somewhere. If we go to the movies or we go anywhere, honey, we're going to hold hands. Like, you set the pace. All right, ladies? Take care now. And today is a great day to have a great day. My name is Mitzymorris, and I'm out. And remember to do something funky good, funky nice for your husband today. Thank you so much again for watching my channel and subscribing. Bye for now.